Hey guys, it's me Ashwaf and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the food I keep in my dorm room, and we're also going to go into like the dining halls and like ways I can like stretch my meal plan and how I do it all. Before we get more into like the details of like things I stretched out, we'll first show you the things I actually had in my dorm room, so let's get into that right now. Guys, this is my fridge. I'm doing this before I take it out, so let's do it. In the freezer, we have gluten-free waffles. These are for my boyfriend Byron. He is celiac. I got some french fries and a little, stir-fry microwave thing. An ice pack, and this is an ice scraper to scrape the sides. Then going into the actual fridge part, I love my fridge, guys. I bought it for someone used and it was perfect condition. Mine, I did get a little bit dirty. That's my fault. Next, I just have some kiwis in here. This is pizza, but it needs to be thrown out. It is no good anymore. I have some Golden Soft. This is good for when I'm like cooking meats and stuff and need that like oil. Got some medium cheddar cheese. And then in here I have some whipped cream cheese. I know this is gross in here. It has the fuzz from kiwis and some strawberries. Then I have some butter and chocolate milk. I used to have some cans of Pepsis in here, and I love that you can put them in here. It's so nice. Next, going over here, I just have some white cheddar corn puffs from Trader Joe's. These are so good to snack on. I have lightly salted rice cakes, and I have Juanita's tortillas, as well as some Dunkers from Trader Joe's. Then going in here, my top drawer is just where I keep my soap and sponge bags, more sponges, and my silverware. And then this drawer, I just keep my like little Tupperwares, cups, like plastic cups, and then this is like a yogurt container and then like little vegetable containers, stuff like that. Going in this drawer, I have some Skinny Pop, Nature Valley sweet and salty bars, granola. It got really messy in here, sorry guys. Some whole natural almonds, I love these. A bag of those tortilla chips for work. Goldfish. This is a bag of candy I want to keep. And then this is the bag of candy I wanted to get rid of. I have some Sunbelt Bakery Oats and Honey granola bars. Toasted Pita Ritz. I don't like these very much, to be honest. Some Coconut Dreams Fudge Coconut Caramel. I've literally had one of them. Thick spaghetti from Signature Selection. This is my favorite spaghetti and I recommend you guys try it. And then we have some pepper that you can crank. Some Pop Secret popcorn. Olive oil potato chips from Trader Joe's. Some salt. Oops. Throw it on my shoulder. We've got some hot chocolate, barbecue sauce from McDonald's, soy sauce, graham crackers, mixed nuts, and peanut butter. And that is all that's in my drawer. Okay. Next is up here on top of my cupboard. I have to jump and get this down, so 1 second. So in here we have a selection of goods. First I have a thing of quinoa, baking powder, white rice. And then I have whole Loch Senecal black beans. We've got some more black beans, and some golden sweet corn, coconut flakes. This is all-purpose flour, I believe, or self-rising flour, I can't remember exactly. Vegetable oil. The best cereal ever, oatmeal squares. Then I have some bran flakes and crispy rice, aka Rice Krispie cereals. I completely forgot I have these peanut butter filled pretzels with salt from Trader Joe's, Snyder's braided honey wheat pretzels, and the best ever, these little green pea snack crisps from Harvest Snap brand. They're so good. These ones in the original are my favorite. To you guys just saw everything that I kept in my dorm at the moment, I just want to say that this is not everything I typically have in there. It kind of changes throughout the year and like what they're serving at the dining halls and stuff like that. But things I like to keep on hand are just like bread, peanut butter, some kind of fruit, juice, chips or crackers, and then like kind of like junky items just to have things to fall back on just in case like I need a meal to depend on or something. Also, along with the food I keep in my dorm, since I don't always just eat that, I also eat at the dining halls. If you live in the dorms, you're actually required to have a dining hall meal plan. No, just a meal plan at Western. Sorry, I'm like sitting on my knees. It's kind of weird. And also if you hear a little it's like these like stars over here. Anyway, so yeah, if you live in the dorm, you are required to have a meal plan, and it's just like the 100 meal plan, there's a 75 meal plan, 125 meal plan, and either 150 meal plan, or there might not be 150, and then an unlimited meal plan. The lower meal plans obviously are cheaper, and then the higher ones get more expensive as you go. But with every meal plan, you get these things called dining dollars. So you get the dining dollars, and every meal plan gets the same amount of dining dollars, so you don't have to like worry about like if you spend more, you don't get more dining dollars. Everyone just gets the same amount. And what dining dollars are they just load them onto your like little ID of yourself, so you have like ID there, and they'll put them on there, so you kind of like use it like a credit card. And so they'll have like food places on campus like Panda Express, Subway, Starbucks, Freshens, my favorite, a pizza place, I think it's called Oath Pizza, and then a few other places where you can use it. However, you can't use them at the vendors outside of the library, I believe that is. And I don't think you can actually use them at the library as well, which is kind of lame. And they also have like little food markets and stuff where you can spend your money. They'll have like little salads and sandwiches and drinks and chips and stuff that you can buy there with your dining dollars as well. So with the dining halls themselves, they actually have 3 dining halls on campus. They have the north one, which is the Viking dining hall, which kind of caters to the most people. It's like the biggest one. They have the Ridgeway Commons, which is kind of just like in the middle of campus, I feel like, and just where the ridge is, like on the hills. I actually really like the Ridge one. I feel like that one has like fresh food. It's really good. And then they have the Fairhaven Commons one, which is also really good. I think those ones are the better tasting ones. However, they're all good. I swear the quality is not as bad as you think it is, guys. With your meal plans, you some of them, like the higher meal plans, like say you have like 125 meal plan, it comes with some guest meals. I think it's around 5, I could be wrong. So like say you wanted to guest someone in, so you like use one for yourself, so you have 124 then, and then you guest someone else. It doesn't affect your number you have. As long as you still have those guest meals, they'll just like take from that number. You can also guest in like whoever you want. It doesn't matter if they're like person on campus or person off campus. I know I guest in like my family all the time whenever they came up. It's super fine. They don't care at all, just as long as you're using the guest meals and you tell them like who you're guesting in. So I always had like the 75 meal plan, and I could still guest people even though I didn't have guest meals. It just took away from my number itself. So like if I guested one person in, so I'd use one meal for myself, which gave me 74, and then I'd guest someone else in, then I'd have 73, if that makes any sense at all. Also, I just want to say that if you do have like the bigger meal plan and you run out of guest meals, you can also keep guesting people in just like how you did if you have a lower meal plan with no guest meals. It's just the same thing. Meal plans reset each quarter, so like you'll come into the fall, you have a meal plan, and then the dining dollars, and then I was in the middle of editing and I kind of realized this doesn't really make sense. So what I was trying to say is the meal plan number you have, if you have remaining meals, like say you had like 4 meals of your meal plan left and you're transitioning from the fall quarter into the winter quarter, those 4 meal plan meals will get wiped out and it will just like reset to the number you have. Like it won't carry over and add on to the meal plan going into the next quarter. So like if you had the 75 meal plan, it would just and you had the 4 meals left over from fall, it wouldn't make your next meal plan to 79, it would just reset to 75. However, the dining dollar part, if you have like $60 left, it will be added on to the next part. However, I think if you don't use them by summer, they all just like zero out, and then if you don't use up all your meals, they'll actually donate them to people that need them, that actually don't get enough food, and you can like donate to those people as well, like your extra meal plan meals, and they'll like go to people that like don't get like fresh meals every day, and it could be like the only meal they're having like all week. So just something to keep in mind. Just be mindful of that as well. And then if you're wondering kind of like how I make it on like my 75 meal plan, which is like the lowest one, I like to have the lunch in my dorm room is typically how I do it. So I'll have like a sandwich or something and like chips or something. Or I like to get like a burrito bowl from Freshens, which is the best, guys. Or maybe it's called a rice bowl. Oh, it's the best. I get the Mexican rice bowl. It's a rice bowl. And it's so good. And I'll pair it with like, I'll buy like a big bag of chips from like Costco or something, and I'll just eat like a ton of it. Like I'll just scoop it in my mouth and I'll just eat so much of it. And I'll get super full off that. And I'll typically have half for one lunch, and then I'll save the other half for the next day's lunch. So that like stretches it out. And then also I'll stretch out my meal plan by getting like the cheaper things with the dining dollars. So like I'll get like a big ol' from like Zoe's or something. They're like $3, I think, and that way you can get like a ton more, but they like kind of fill you up. And I'll pair it with like chips in my room or something as well. I also don't eat breakfast really. Like I'll have like a bar, a yogurt or something, or like a piece of fruit or something, change it up every once in a while. Sometimes I won't even eat breakfast, which is really bad, but I'm not a breakfast person. But if you are and you know you're gonna like eat more breakfast every day and you want like a warm breakfast, then maybe like go up a meal plan than I am or two. You can also check your meal balance online. I typically just look up WW meal balance, and then you'll just like sign in all your information. It'll tell you like how many meals you have, how many dining dollars you have left. It's also just like, here's the official website thing that I use to do it. You can also check out what they're serving at the dining halls. I just look up WW dining halls or like Viking Commons or something like that. I'll just look WW Commons and I'll just come up with Viking, the Ridgeway, or Fairhaven. You can just click on them and they'll have these little down bars of like lunch, breakfast, or dinner, and you click whatever one you're going to for the time it fits in, and then like the day, make sure you have the date right, because I always like do it wrong, and I like think they're serving one thing, I'll get there, I'm like, I did it wrong. But yeah, that's like also super handy to know that like what they're serving is gonna be like super helpful, because then you can get like more full off that. I know some people like sneak some things from the dining hall, so that makes their meal plan go a little bit farther. To like take like a loaf of bread. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't know who they are. I've seen it happen. Yeah, so you can also like try to sneak stuff. Just don't get caught doing it, because obviously you're gonna get in trouble. I would assume. I've never done it before. Next. I think that's everything that I wanted to hit in this video. If I missed anything, please comment down below. I will try to answer your questions that you have, or comments or anything, as best as I can to my knowledge. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was like helpful for some of you guys, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button. Woo! Guys, we are slowly starting to grow, and it's making me so happy. I love every single one of you, and thank you for subscribing. I'll see you in my next video, because more videos are coming soon. Bye.